What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm just giving my reaction to the Florida State Seminoles versus Oklahoma Sooners game. What can I say, guys? This was a great matchup, very, very good game. And I'm gonna just read off the stats, guys. Of course, Florida State won the game, guys. They won 35-32. Oklahoma got up to a good lead in the first quarter. They had at one point 11-point lead, and Florida State just was able to come back, and both teams were playing really good defensively on both sides. They had to bend but don't break defense. They won for the most part. Another team that really get out to a big start beside Oklahoma in the first half, but the defenses for the most part played really, really good. They just weren't able to get off the field on third downs, but they weren't really giving up too much explosive plays in the beginning. But the late third quarter, fourth quarter, that's when both teams kind of started going back and forth with the scoring. And yeah, Florida State won the game. Jordan Travis, man, like I said, this guy's fast, and he had a great day passing the ball. He passed for 418 yards with 2 touchdowns. I mean, this guy's a problem, man. Definitely a guy. I said that Oklahoma was going to have to be able to contain this guy, and I mean, he just really, really good. He had 50 yards on the ground rushing. So, like I said, threw for 418, rushed for 50 yards. So, beast of a player, and couldn't be stopped, for the most part. Oklahoma got to him a couple times, but he just hard to contain in the pocket. And he basically just, he just shredded up Oklahoma's secondary, and Oklahoma just couldn't stop him passing the ball. Trayshawn Ward, he had 81 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. He had a great day for Florida State. Another guy that had a massive day was Johnny Wilson. This guy, big size wide receiver, man, 202 yards receiving. Didn't get a touchdown, but he was moving the sticks for Florida State. Another guy that had a good day, Ontario Wilson. He had 74 yards and a touchdown. Markston Douglas, he had 50 yards and a touchdown. I mean, Florida State has a lot of big wide receivers, and they was able to be matchup nightmares for Oklahoma secondary. And Oklahoma definitely has to fix, the defense going forward into next season. But like I said, Florida State had a great day offensively. But Oklahoma's was no slouch neither, guys. Florida State had a really, really good day, but Oklahoma had a good day as well. Dylan Gabriel, he passed for 243 yards with a touchdown. He also had 17 yards on the ground. He was able to get a rushing touchdown as well. I said Javonte Barnes was going to have to be one of the guys to step up, and he did. He got over 108 yards rushing with a touchdown. Also, Gavin Sawchuk, another guy, was able to get 100 yards and a touchdown. Then, like I said, Dylan Gabriel got a rushing touchdown. So Oklahoma was able to move the ball as well, guys. Like I said, this game was back and forth. Both teams, either team could have won this game, man. Like I said, Marvin Mims Jr., he had 77 yards. Jalil Farouk, he had 59 yards and a touchdown. Braden Willis had 58 yards, but the only passing touchdown Dylan Gabriel was able to pass to was Jalil Farouk, and he was able to get the touchdown. But neck and neck game, guys. Read off the team stats. Yeah, total yards. Florida State was able to get 587 total yards of offense. Like I said, 418 passing, and they got 169 yards on the ground. So Florida State just had a great day running the ball. They was averaging 8.2 yards per play. Like I said, able to move the ball down the field at will. They was averaging 15.5 yards a pass, and like I said, 8.2 yards per play, 5 yards per play rushing the ball. So Florida State offense was very, very efficient. Oklahoma couldn't stop them either way. Oklahoma was able to get 496 yards of total offense. They got 243 passing, and they got 253 on the ground rushing. Oklahoma ran the ball really, really well, guys. 253 on the ground. That's really, really good. Used to break that down. They was averaging 5.9 yards per play. They was averaging 17.4 yards per pass, and they was averaging 4.2 yards per rush. So Oklahoma had a great day rushing the ball, guys. Oklahoma looking pretty good for the future, guys. Considering both the tackles opted out, and considering Eric Gray wasn't there, Oklahoma offense was still lethal, and it's a lot to look forward to for Oklahoma going forward. For next season. But wasn't able to get it. I think the key factor for Oklahoma losing, they got in the fourth quarter, didn't have any timeouts left, and late in the fourth quarter, it was tied up 32-32. Oklahoma had the ball. They started off with I think they got a false start, and they had to pull, that go back 5 yards, and then they got a holding call, that messed them up. They had to back up a little bit, and then at the end, the tackles, Dylan Gabriel got sacked, and that was the end of the game. And them penalties definitely kind of cost the Oklahoma to be able to move the ball down the field and possibly get into field position to get a field goal and maybe go into overtime. But Florida State came through at the end and was able to get to Dylan Gabriel, and Florida State won the game. But this game was really, really good. Both teams could have won this game. But what I take for this game, both teams, going to next season, I'm not sure about Dylan Gabriel or Jordan Travis. I don't know if they'll be. I don't know what their class is. I'm not sure if they're juniors or not. But both teams showed great promise and things they can work on going forward. But both teams look like they can be something next year. But that's all I have for the video. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.